What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hello.
Good to see you. We're gonna wait for people to get checked in here a little bit and figure out this whole process. We have judges on standby. I don't have my phone on me at all. So if you are wondering how to get into this chat, or you wanted to talk with me, I won't have access to it. So Caleb, do you feel like we're 6 feet apart here?
We may need a little more distance. I don't know.
We need a little bit more separation.
Tilt the computer a little bit to the side to get us more in frame.
We can trick people to thinking that we're far apart. So hey, there is a group. There's like a little chat that's going on at the bottom. That if you do find yourself on this live stream, then let us know by checking in on the little chat and saying hello, so that we know you're with us, and we would love to say hello back. So what have you been doing since the quarantine hit?
I think the main activity daily has been going to the park and playing aerobic golf. Is our go-to.
Aerobic golf.
Yeah.
Tell the people what in the world aerobic golf is.
It's basically frisbee golf, but with an aerobie. An aerobie is like a ring frisbee, so it's got a big hole.
It's like
in the
like a
middle.
donut in the
Yes.
kind of. Now why?
It flies so much better than a regular frisbee.
Like, it's easier for people who just aren't adept at throwing.
I wouldn't say it's easier. It just goes longer distances.
Okay.
But it gets stuck in trees easier, we got it stuck in a tree yesterday. But we got it down, so it's all good.
Who's we? Who is going?
It's usually me and my father and my brother if he's not working.
Okay. So you had Dave Meyer. For those of you who don't know, this is Caleb Meyer. But you had Dave Meyer climbing a tree.
No,
to get an aerobic disc.
we got it down with a basketball. Well, actually, it was a basketball and a softball. We threw the basketball. We got the basketball stuck. Then we got them both down with the softball, so it was all good.
So when you go aerobic disc golfing, you are bringing also to the park a basketball and a softball just in case.
We had to go back and get it and come back to the park, but it's not too far from our house, so it worked out pretty well. Yeah.
Do you have like a prescribed course, or are you just making this course up?
Yeah, we have to make our own rules. Yeah. So we just we take turns calling whatever we want to be the next hole. So it's like a specific tree on the corner over there, and then we call what the par is, and then
So have you gotten good at setting that up so that the par, it feels about right for the par and everything?
Definitely. We definitely have our off days and our on days. Sometimes I can get them all the way across the park in 3 throws, but other days not. But I think we're pretty good at judging the distance and how much par needs to be.
What's the longest par that you've had? Have you gotten a par 7?
It usually doesn't
do
go...
They make par 7s?
Typically the highest you're going to have is 5. Sometimes we've had 6. We typically are between 3 and 5. But sometimes we'll do shorter ones.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Do you have, and then obviously you must have a couple of aerobic discs in order to make this happen, right?
We have 6 stored up at our house. Some of them are broken, but...
Some of them are
just
lost
in case.
Lost in trees.
We've lost a couple in the past, yeah. But we're still going strong.
Okay, so aerobic disc golf is one of the main pastimes.
That's a good source of exercise and just getting outside.
Climbing trees.
You don't have to have any contact with the other person's aerobie. You just have your own, so it works great.
Okay, so it fits the whole new lifestyle that we have to have.
That's right. I mean, we've been doing it for a long time before we got into the quarantine and everything. It's a favorite of ours for sure.
Okay, all right.
I highly recommend it.
Highly recommend aerobic. Now, over and above the regular disc golf disc stuff?
I think it's more fun, probably. The only thing you have to worry about is if there's other people hanging out at the park and you accidentally hit them, when you're going through the middle or something. We've had a few dogs chase down our aerobies while we were throwing them, but
Are you afraid of dogs? Like, is that like
No,
a thing?
I'm more worried about them destroying the aerobic.
Than you are the dog like coming and attacking you.
I had one greet me today.
Oh yeah,
it was pleasant.
What kind of dog?
It was a golden retriever.
Oh, golden retriever. I had a golden retriever as a kid growing up.
Congratulations.
But my his name was Copper. Do you know that film? Where Copper would be from? It's a Disney
Can't
film.
test my film though.
It's a Disney film. It's a cartoon film.
It's not. What is it? Fox and the Hound?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Well done. The
Fox and the Hound was one of my favorites growing up, but I didn't remember the name.
that is a tearjerker.
Sure
if you've never seen Fox and the Hound, maybe Disney Plus. Do you think it's on Disney Plus? Do you think they have it on there?
It's on. I don't have Disney Plus.
Matt
so
says it's on Disney Plus.
Matt's watched it 5 times.
Matt's
since Disney Plus.
Tried every single time.
But no, okay. So I had a golden retriever growing up, and we named him Copper. My mom hates dogs. I don't know how we got her to agree to this. Not allergic, but just hates dogs. And as a puppy. So when you don't like dogs, you have a large dog that loves to chew on things and is energetic and needs a lot of exercise. And it's a puppy. Those are just not a helpful combination to have in a dog. And so he did a lot of digging in our backyard. And I tried to ride him when I was a kid too, and he got out a lot, and so I think we lasted probably about a good 3 weeks with Copper at our house before my mom was like, enough. And then the ironic part was, I think 3 years later, after somebody had gone through the difficult puppy phase and probably did some of the training, they found Copper. Person who owned Copper, and he was off of his leash and healing and was like the perfect dog. So the moral of the story is hang in there.
There you go.
Don't give up on your dog. They can be trained. So
yeah, our family all has allergies, so that was never a possibility for us really to have a dog or a cat.
My wife has an allergy as well, but I think she, at the end of the day, just toughs it out and makes it happen. So good on her for her being just a trooper.
We had pet mice was our thing. It was a professor who worked with my mother who had a mouse that had babies and they weren't expecting it, and so they gave some of them to us, and we had pet mice for a while.
I'm a little confused at how you have mice babies that you weren't expecting.
So apparently, because it's supposed to be you only get females, but apparently one of them was already pregnant, and yeah.
So when you go and you
get a mouse is pregnant, I don't know.
When you go and get a mouse from a pet store, they're only females?
I'm not entirely sure. He got 2 females. And
so one was pregnant. That would be awesome. I'd do that on purpose to somebody, probably just to mess with them a little bit. So you guys had a mouse growing up.
We had 2 mice, then they died, and then we got 2 more mice, and then they died, and that was the end of it. Those are all our pets. Yep.
So you had 4. How long did they last? How long were they alive for?
It was a year and a half to 2 years for each.
Year and a half to 2 years.
Yep.
Okay. You're telling me people are they on?
I have one person who's texted me, so I'm
One
supposed
person.
to be texting you to tell you.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, we're killing time right now, really, because it's about 5:35 right now, and we're just wanting to make sure that people can find where they are supposed to be and get checked in. So on your YouTube feed, there is a place where you can actually live chat. I'm gonna do that really quickly, so you can see where that goes. It'd be helpful if you just said hello to us and let us know that you're there. We would love to see who is there, because right now we see one viewer. That's what I see. So the one viewer that is in, you would it'd be great. You're gonna do fantastic. You're gonna win. Now we have 2 that are in.
Now the
and
competition
so,
is starting.
You know what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait for a few people to check in. So again, if you're there, man, it feels very very lonely on this side of the camera. Because we just don't know if you're out there at all. We see two people, and we're not even sure if that are those people who are just stumbling upon this live space, or if they're actually part of our team.
You know, I've been waiting to say this, but welcome to Wednesday Night Live.
Oh.
I think that's.
Why do we have to be redundant? Couldn't we just actually say this is the true Wednesday Night Live?
But this is different than regular Wednesday Night Live.
A little bit.
I just think that the occasion calls for it. So let's get started.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a game at the beginning, just so again, if there's anybody who is kind of trying to find their way to the channel, say hello to us in the live chat. If you're planning to play a scavenger hunt, we'd love to know who is actually in and watching. But we're gonna play a little game. I thought that it would be appropriate, especially since kind of the thing in the news right now is that the 2020 Olympics. They're in Tokyo, right? They weren't supposed to be in Tokyo.
I honestly didn't even realize it was a year for the Olympics, so I'm not the one to ask.
Not the one to ask. I think that they were supposed to be in Tokyo, is what it was supposed to be. Anyways,
Sounds right.
But they're going to postpone it. Just FYI, if you wanted to know it, to 2021. So I figured it would be a good time to kind of just ask some Olympic questions to us, and you could play along. We'd love for you to play along with us by typing in what if you think it's real or not real. And so the first thing that is this a real or a fake, a made up Olympic game? The first one would be tug of war. It kind of looks like this. That's it right, the little illustration. You got to decide, do you think tug of war is a real, or you probably cheated because you saw one?
I mean, I already know this one.
Matt, is tug of war a real or a fake Olympic game? What do you think? Tug of war, is it a real or a fake Olympic game?
I believe it had to be real at one point back in maybe 1908 when it was still played in Greece or something like that.
1908.
Before they decided to expand and move somewhere else, I believe it was real at one point.
So at one point, the tug of war Olympics was real. It was a real thing.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. They actually.
I've heard that before. I feel like
Yeah.
the tug of war
is Greek wrestling still a thing?
Now I don't know how you train other than just playing tug of war.
Maybe you pull against cows.
Building.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
I think we should bring it back.
I think we need to start training now.
I think it needs to happen. How about this
We're
one?
gonna have a team.
Here is another one. Here's another one. Real or fake? Underwater hockey. Underwater hockey. I have a photo, so you know it's got to be. It might be real. Underwater hockey. Was that ever a real Olympic sport?
Could do that.
Well, you got somebody right here doing it.
My answer to all these things are going to be at one point.
What do you think, man? Is
I
it
just
real?
don't think
Underwater
it's
hockey.
logistically possible.
Don't think it's interesting. Underwater hockey.
I feel like, how do you hold your breath that long? It wouldn't be that interesting to watch back in the day either. They wouldn't have underwater cameras, or I'm thinking.
So you're thinking it's fake?
I'm thinking it's fake.
So the reveal of the underwater hockey. If you're playing along, underwater hockey, that's fake.
Here we go.
That's fake.
2 for 2.
Two for two. All right, so we'll do.
Why am I so disappointed with that answer?
It would be really cool if it was real.
We should actually. Okay, now here's another one. Okay, so pigeon shooting. Pigeon shooting. I'm gonna show it to you because it's not. We have a clay pigeon. They're saying pigeon shooting, like the bird. A pigeon shooting. Do you think that this is a real Olympic sport or a fake Olympic sport? And if you're in and you're watching this, let us know what you think. Is it a real Olympic sport or a not real Olympic sport, pigeon shooting?
My thought right off the bat is fake. But I feel like there's too many variables involved.
Pigeon shooting.
It just sounds like
keep
a normal day in New York City for me.
So what do you think? What do you think? Real or fake? Stephen Douglas writes real.
Okay.
You think it's a real?
It could very well be. I just think it'd be difficult to have consistency between like competitors.
Are you
unless
throwing
they're
the
all
bird
going
into
at
the
same
air?
time.
Is that what you think? Or
How
you
do
just,
they figure
looking at
points? Are like
opportunities?
different birds painted different colors?
I don't know how
or
you
something?
figure out
That
points.
would be sweet.
So let's do the reveal. We'll do
Alright.
this one and one more. So you're saying fake?
I'm saying
Saying fake. Stephen Douglas is saying real. Thank you, Stephen Douglas. I don't know. Pigeon shooting is real. What do you know?
I'm disappointed. I need to
That's
see
a
how
real-
this works
it's a real
in order to believe it. You know.
All right, last one, and then we're gonna release some of our scavenger hunt challenges.
Sounds good.
What? What are you looking at me for? My judges is looking at me.
It says waiting for Greg.
What's that? What is that?
Kurt's asking me for having technical difficulties.
For having technical
Just
difficulties?
said- It said just said.
Well, someone's watching.
Stephen Douglas. That's right, son. You're doing amazing, man. You're going. It's fantastic. I'm gonna put I'm gonna share the link to this event in a text message to a friend because he's wondering how to get there.
Kim's
Hopefully
also
that'll
saying
work.
it's not working.
Check on that. Just had to refresh. So refresh it. Derek taking the pictures for our family. Derek, sweet. There's the link to that. Link to that. We're live. You can see it right there.
You sent it to Kim?
I sent it to yeah. So Stephen Douglas is Varney and Fam.
All right.
All right. So Varney and Fam is in. I'm glad they're
It's an
with us.
undercover name.
It's undercover. All right. So if you're just jumping on to the stream again, we're doing real or fake Olympics.
It's intense. It's a challenge. I didn't expect to face this level of difficulty, but
Oh man. Okay. Here I'm gonna do this, and then I may lean a little bit closer and put out an email with a link to the chat.
okay.
So those of you watching, sorry about that. But here's this. Okay, so Varney and Fam and anybody else who's linking in, this is the last one we're going to do, and then we're going to release ostrich picks here as ostrich racing, a real Olympic sport or fake Olympic sport. Ostrich
I
racing.
feel like I saw this in like Swiss Family Robinson.
What do you think?
Something.
Here's
It's,
ostrich
was it like,
racing.
Oh, they got like a
Ostrich
chariot. They're not like riding the ostrich.
Right, well, that's what
on a
that's what it
saddle.
shows. It shows it's almost like it's like they're pulling a cart.
That guy looks like a mailman or something who's being pulled.
What do you
by
think,
an
Stephen Douglas?
Ostriches are fast.
They are. They're the
I don't
fastest land bird.
I feel like any kind of competition where they'd have animal racing would be a horse. Maybe a
What's
camel.
Kim just says it said 5 to 9 people were waiting, so I don't know.
Okay. What?
Sorry.
5 to 9 people? Like
We're
so?
waiting for the light, so whatever we need to do.
Oh, they're.
On.
Oh, really?
Live.
Okay. You know what? If you're watching this, Stephen, he's saying real again. What I'm gonna do is I am going to write an email to make sure everybody can kind of like
Now
get
we're gonna-
on to the space. So this is
gonna kill me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit to figure out if ostrich racing is a real thing or not. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna send an email to all the rock parents, and we're going to, as well as the leaders for YouTube. And thank you for hanging in with us in our test of what this actually looks like. So, okay, there we go. Hopefully you can, and if you're watching this and you're, like Dave Baker or anybody else is waiting to kind of like get in on this, we see you. Thank you, Karen. That's fantastic. Then let them know how to get to it, I guess, because I don't know how to help them because this is live. So we were waiting for this, and this is the ostrich moment. Okay. The reveal. Stephen Douglas
I'm
says
thinking
real.
fake.
You're thinking fake.
I feel like he could be Googling this stuff for all I know.
That's true.
So what do you think, Matt?
I'm still sticking with fake.
I still stick with, at one point, it could have been real.
Matt's saying real for everything. Here's the reveal, everybody. It is fake.
I'm super disappointed.
It is fake. It is fake. Hey, okay, well, we're going to explain to you guys who are watching this, and if anybody is out there that you know is looking to jump on this, we're learning. We're learning how to make YouTube Live work, so we're grateful that some of you are getting to be part of this. I want to tell you a little bit about what you're going to be doing. We're going to be leaking some challenges to you every 10 minutes. So you're going to have 10 minutes to try to complete the challenges at home, and you'll see whether it's a photo or a video. And then he said he didn't Google it. Caleb.
I don't know if I believe him, but you got the last one wrong.
Are you called Steve Harvey a liar?
Continue.
Okay, so you're going to have some videos and some photos to do, and that'll be clear in what you need to do. So you're going to be sending those videos and those photos to my phone. And so I'm going to give you my phone number just in case you don't have it. The phone number you're going to send everything to is 209-605-2285. I'm going to say that again. I feel like I'm selling something right
First
now.
10 callers get a free microwave.
Ostrich racing chariot.
Sure.
Okay, so it's area code 209-605-2285. That is the number you're sending all of your photos and all of your videos to once you do them. Then when you send them, this is so important, you need to put the name of your family with the send, whatever you send, so that our judges know who's sending us stuff. So please put your last name. So if it's the Van Eldrins, put that. If it's the Zeidavarts, put that, and then your photo or your video. I would say I think the minimum was 2 people you could have on your team, which would be your student and a parent. But if you have your whole family there, please link them into this so that it could be a really fun family event for everyone there. So send your videos, your photos to that number with your last name. All photos and all videos must have your whole team in them in order for them to count. So if you have 5 people and then eventually you just start sending photos with 3 people, we're probably not gonna count those unless there's like an extenuating circumstance. So keep your team together is what I'm saying. Between the leaks, once you've sent stuff to us, our judges are going to be tallying points, so we're going to try to keep you updated to the best of our ability with how you're doing amidst all the other people who are playing here tonight. We're counting on our judges. So that is basically our rules for today. And again, I cannot stress how important it is that you put your last name every time you send a challenge to us. All right. So. One thing our judges are going to be doing is they're going to be looking for creativity and stuff that makes your photos stand out above everybody else's or your videos. So there's some subjective scoring that's going on here, Caleb. Mm-hmm. So that means Matt and Brianna, who are our judges, they may give you more points based upon how funny, how original, how creative your photo is. So have fun with it, and it may net you some more points. So what you're going to need right now, I'm going to show you the first challenges that are available to us. What you're going to need right now is to take that phone, and you're probably going to want to snap a photo of whatever you're watching this on so that you can link and know those challenges. So I'm going to hold them up, and I want you to take the phone that you're going to be taking photos with, and I want you to hold it up to the screen, and I want you to snap a photo of these challenges. And once you have them, you're going, and I'll let you know you're going to be done at.
I got a timer.
You got to you got to time it.
Okay.
So here's your challenges. I'm holding it up right now. I'm going to hold it up there for a little bit so you can see it. You're going to need to take a picture of this so that you and your team know what you're up against. All right. So challenges are right there. Okay, that's about all. If you didn't get it and you're in.
Timer's going.
Send a message to Brianna and we'll put it up again. They got it. We're good to go. On your video of the Yahtzee, you just do a 1 turn as it says, 5 dice, 3 rolls, and you're going to get some points. So challenge is off and running. 10 minutes on the clock. Get her done. Send them in. We're excited to see what they come up with.
I almost accidentally set it for 10 hours. That would have given you quite a bit of time, but
Everybody.
Okay, they should be gone out doing some things right now.
The Shank said they missed the list.
Okay,
Open it up again.
here's the list again of challenges for you to perform. Snap a photo of the challenges.
Somebody's saying we couldn't read it.
You couldn't
maybe
read
hold
it.
it a little closer, like the top, and then
You want?
scroll down.
Do you also want Caleb to just read the list out loud too?
I can do that.
Yeah.
We're learning on the fly here, people, so
Okay.
help us out here by helping you out.
Our 100-point challenges of selfie with a pet, a photo of toe socks, 200 points, a photo of a cassette tape, and a photo of all but one person in midair at the same time. 300 points, a video of someone yelling, "I can't take it anymore," as loud as possible in front of your home. And then a photo of a reenactment of a family photo. The old photo must be in the picture, and there's bonus points here if the original photo is over 5 years old. All right, and then our 400 points, we have a video. Write a poem of at least 8 lines. Recite your poem with emotion to your team.
Do you think the Dutch know how to do that?
I'm hoping to see some great emotion tonight.
I think they can. I think we can do it.
We're gonna. I mean, you'll get more points the more emotion there is. So.
That's part of it. Yeah, exactly.
All right, there's
reading.
one more. Wait, you'll have to explain this one because I'm not sure how this works. Video of one turn of Yahtzee, so you get more points based on how well you do.
in that one turn.
So 5 dice,
Yep.
3 rolls.
Yep.
So you get points for each
Yep.
result. So a full house is worth 250 points. A small straight is worth 300 points. Oh, so this is like you get 3 rolls to get the
like
exact thing.
one roll of Yahtzee, right?
Of course. It's been a while since I played Yahtzee. A large straight is 350 points, 4 of a kind is 400 points, and Yahtzee is 500 points.
Selfie with the family.
So okay,
We got some photos rolling in
we got some
already.
photos rolling in. So if again stuff is unclear,
Selfie with the pet.
you know, I am really sorry. We're trying to learn on the fly here a little bit. So again, selfie with a pet, toe socks. Those are both photos. Those are 100 points, 200 points. A cassette tape. Do you think anybody has a? They're actually
I think
making.
there are some people. You know,
They're
maybe
making a run. Like they're coming back.
It's like
She's
records,
texted me.
you know.
She got a cassette tape already.
Oh.
The Shanks.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, Shanks, you want to text me? So 605-2285. Send them all right to me. But so Lindsay has a cassette. But I'm
I
telling
mean,
you,
we've got cassette tapes at home. We got lots of them.
I think I have Adventures in
I'm
Odyssey
older,
cassette
though.
tapes.
I mean-
do you have
But then
like
do it
Adventures in
count?
Odyssey?
Oh yeah,
cassette
yeah.
tapes?
We used to listen to.
Or we just
Well,
like, let
we
it
might have just
slide.
done them on CD. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Remember to send your last name with your photos. That's
Does that
massively
count?
key.
Since it's only
One child.
remember you've got to have your whole team
Uh-oh.
in every photo. Whole team in every photo, Caleb.
It's a
That's
selfie style.
so.
I
Even
guess
though it
is
says
what we're known
selfie, like if Caleb and I were on a team, we'd have to get in
for. Oh, don't get
together.
too close to me. This is
Oh, that's
quarantine
right.
time.
Quarantine.
With your
Back
family,
away.
it's okay. We
Right.
can't.
We're not family in the Lord.
In the Lord, and the Lord doesn't count for
The
quarantine.
Lord doesn't count for quarantine. Okay, so Caleb, while they're running around doing some stuff,
Yes.
I thought maybe we would get to kind of hang out and
300-point line.
just talk about what's your favorite
also-
vacation
they also got a
destination?
cassette,
Okay.
Your
200
favorite
points.
vacation destination?
okay. Wait a minute.
Okay.
So does this count? Because it's just the cassette.
We need to see
You
that
gotta be the
in
whole-
the photo.
The whole
right?
family
And who's this?
always needs to be in the photo. What is that?
That's the video.
That one's good.
Yeah,
That one's good.
yeah.
That one's good. So we're bantering back and forth. My judges are asking me, so apparently I'm the judge of everything at this point.
Yeah.
So favorite vacation destination.
Okay. We would always go to
Really
Pismo
big,
Beach
Okay.
for Thanksgiving. That was like kind of our spot.
Sox
And
wine?
that was, I don't know, it was a
Thank
wonderful
you.
time.
Yeah, I'll
We'd
take
have
that
like a
one.
nice
Yeah.
dinner on Thanksgiving Day. We'd cook it.
Yeah,
And,
side parts with the still with the
yeah.
with the toast
And then
sauce.
the only other one I can
Selfie.
think of is we'd go to
So that's
Michigan
two
every
on
summer to
one.
visit
Selfie.
family.
Toast sauce for the
Um,
side parts.
Which is always a good time.
Pismo
Together
Beach.
with the cousins and the extended family. And
So Pismo Beach and
not very exotic,
Campers
but
down,
you know,
I guess it would be
it's,
selfie with the
they have good memories.
pet
and-
chickens.
what
But there's
what's
only
something that
There's
you would
only
do
him, yeah.
in Michigan? Like what's something that you're like going, oh man, this makes it my favorite vacation destination.
Okay. A couple times we went to like Michigan Adventure was pretty great, which is similar to California Adventure, except it's a water park and like a roller coaster park
Okay.
rolled into one. So that was wonderful. I think honestly, just spending time with family,
That sounds good.
playing games, like
Remind them
Yep.
that the pictures need to have everybody on their team in the picture with them.
Okay. So some of you
That
came
one
late
would be-
to the rules. And so we're gonna re-go through those again after challenge 1 is
we're
done.
running down on
And
time.
we-
We're down to
down about
3 minutes 45 seconds.
3
so-
minutes left in our first challenge.
Toast sauce?
We're gonna revisit. We're gonna revisit
Well, there's
those
also
directions,
no,
but you
well,
do
that's the
need
total.
Okay,
in
is that-
every photo,
Okay.
every photo that you
We'll never
have,
get the total.
your
just-
entire
Oh,
team
okay.
needs to be in there in some way.
Okay.
right.
So find the person with the
All
longest
right,
arm,
and here's one for
and take a selfie
That's the
with
one.
Oh, that's
everybody.
midair.
The
right?
midair one.
I think that's going to be the way to go.
That's going to be the way to go. So, okay, so your favorite vacation destination is Michigan
between the
and
two.
Pismo. Which one?
I mean, Michigan, I think, is full of more memories for me.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'd
so that's
go
a
with
2
Michigan.
Okay.
But I do miss Pismo as well.
That's
And what
what-
would be your answer
Yeah.
to that?
So I think overall my favorite vacation destination is probably okay. So I went to Puerto Vallarta when I was in like 7th grade with a friend.
Okay.
And so I have like just snippets of memories from being down there. Some sort of dessert that was lit on fire. And
That's
as
always a
7th
good time.
And as a 7th
Oh, yeah.
grade boy, like that was like
best thing in
a
the world.
massively awesome thing.
How much-
So, and then I went deep sea fishing as well. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And then we went deep sea fishing. And we were out deep sea fishing. These people said that we had like the best
Yeah.
catch they have ever had down there. I'm talking like we were throwing the line out and pulling it like as soon as
I
it
think
was
they say
doing
that to
it.
everyone.
No, but this is good. I'm telling you right now, every time I put a line out into the ocean, I had a fish on the end of it, right?
This is sounding like biblical right now. Throw the line.
Throw your nets on the other side.
You spend a whole day like without, and then
We
someone
did.
said throw it over the
We'll
other
just
side.
take
Okay.
We did. So I had just an amazing opportunity to deep sea fishing. And then we're coming back in to harbor or whatever it is, and they kill the engine, and we're just like floating because, no lie, humpback whales are migrating
Caught one of
through the
those.
bay. Can you?
Oh, yeah, they're
like,
young.
all
Okay.
the stars are aligning in this moment. So
What would be the bonus if there's a family photo, but the photo's like over like 5 years? Just
go with like 100 points.
100 point.
So yeah,
1.5 minutes remain.
Humpback whales, fish aplenty,
Just the perfect moment.
and then we had fish tacos that night.
Okay.
We cooked because of.
And you lit them on fire.
No, that was the dessert.
Oh,
that we lit on
And
fire.
then air. That's
So
200.
yeah, it was really good. I
Yeah,
never
it's
really
super
like a fish person, but the way that the host cooked those, breaded, and put them in whatever
That's 100.
pico de gallo with them is fantastic. So Puerto Vallarta, those are like again. But you know how it started is we were in a hotel space and we had to evacuate because they were doing construction. So like every morning at like 5 o'clock there would be like jackhammers going on, and it was awful. It's horrid, but we
But
got
it
to
ended so well.
ended with humpback whales and rainbows.
We've got 30 seconds
30
remaining
seconds.
if anyone's even watching as
Okay,
they play.
30. We're counting down.
Photos. That's
What else we got? 27. Okay.
Plus that's got
So
to be
when they
bonus
come
too.
back,
100 bonus.
we're gonna try to score
This one's
some
gotta be
people's
like
points and see how stuff is going.
300.
I can hear people saying I can't take anymore. I really
There's
hope their
200.
neighbors are watching.
That would be great. I think
Countdown.
that's
Give us a
important.
countdown.
Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're done.
That's
You're done.
that's time.
You're done.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna allow here. What we're gonna allow. We're gonna allow a couple minutes for some of the stuff to kind of filter in. Then I'm gonna tell my judges to disregard any other photos that come in.
I think we have a little bit of a delay, so at least like a minute to,
Okay.
to allow
So
some to come in.
we will. Let's see here. We're gonna allow it to keep coming in for a little bit, and then we're gonna cease it. But while that is going on, people should be coming back to the screen so that we can
Hopefully.
tell them the rules of the game. Because I feel like there's a lot of people that did there's the school kid where they just didn't listen to the rules.
Well, and I don't know who was watching along as
true.
they were playing. They might not have heard the reminders, but we'll refresh everyone
We will refresh
on
everyone.
the rules for submitting photos. and
Okay,
videos.
sweet. So challenge 1 is done. Those 10 minutes are gone. We got 2 more challenges that you can score points. They're going to be tallying, and we're going to hopefully give you a live update. Let me just remind you of some of the instructions for the event. Photos and videos are going to be leaked every 10 minutes. So we just had our first leak. We're going to move on to our second. Photos and videos must be sent to my phone, and my phone number is 60. Uh-oh.
What is it?
No, I don't even know it anymore. It's 209-605-2285. Every time I say it, I feel like I'm selling something.
I mean, we are live on YouTube right now, so I
So-
feel like we need to add like a 1-800.
And if you want to make donations to
Scores?
Oh, wait a
the
minute.
Caleb and Greg Fund, that would be amazing.
Okay, see if
So,
I can.
but let me continue with our instructions here. So you're going to send those to my phone, 209-605-2285. Send them to mine, and all photos, every photo that you do must have all of your team in it. So if it's student and parents, both of them, every photo you do needs to have student and parent in it. Even if you're taking a selfie with a pet, right? Like you got to get everybody in that selfie that you can. All right, so everybody. For some of the videos, you don't need everybody in the video, but you do need for all the photos. And then I think that's about it. And we're gonna show you the leaks and stuff like that as it comes out. So right now,
Score update.
right now we got a score update that is going on, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people right now that participated in the first challenge. So it's good. And by the way, I'm gonna leak right now what I'm gonna give the winning family.
Okay.
Is that okay if I do
All right,
that
here we
right
go.
now? Thought about this. We're going to give you a quarantine in your house pizza party.
That sounds
So
awesome.
we will supply you with enough pizza for you and your family next week. I'll either pick it up and drop it off and ring the doorbell and run or whatever. So just know that's coming. So here is the scores. Here's where we're at right now. In last place, or actually tied for last place right now, are the Vanderwildes and the Shanks.
Wait, hold on.
We have more people coming in.
Barney's just texted him.
Ooh.
And they, I don't know if they just like overlooked
Varney's
it.
were okay. So here, we're gonna allow for a little bit. So we're
Okay.
really
I
sorry.
For anyone who, there may be a bit of a delay too, you might want to try, like there might be a live button you could hit to catch up to where we are now, or like pause the video, play it again, then it could catch up. Because there might be some who are behind for when the video started. So I'd say give that a try.
A little bit of delay.
We'll accept
And-
it this time.
Yeah, this time because we're learning here, and so we're so appreciative for you to be patient with us as we figure out how to do this well too. But once you take the photo or the video, send it. Maybe that's part of the issue. Maybe you're trying to wait to send it all as a clone. But as you take that video, as you finish up the challenge, that one specific challenge, just go ahead and send it right away. I know that causes a little bit of delay as it's having to buffer and get to us, but go ahead and do that. So take the photo, take the video, and then send it. So maybe do your 500-point one first. I don't know.
Yeah,
That might be a good idea.
everything.
So while we wait for our judges, I figured that we
got more
we could do
Olympics
it one more kind of
Okay.
Olympic thing. And if you're waiting and watching the chat, like just chat in and chime in and tell us water skiing. Do you think water skiing is an Olympic sport?
Or was at one point.
Was
right?
at
It's the
one
game.
point. Was.
I feel like that has a strong possibility. But that couldn't be like an ancient times thing, you know, unless they had like some kind of whale pulling.
This
I mean, it could
This
be
looks
a
very,
boat.
very like very 50s, roaring 20s. I don't know. What
I've
are you doing?
never seen or heard of it.
Okay.
That's tough.
Stephen
It
Douglas.
does seem like it could be an option.
Okay, you know what? Take it 50-50. What are you saying?
I'm gonna say fake.
He's going fake. It is real. It's real. That's a real sport, my friend.
I don't think it was ancient Greece.
It's not ancient Greece. They didn't have the
Yes,
capacity
it was
for
at some
engines
point.
at that point.
Yeah,
We're gonna do. I think where our judges got it in, and the reason why we're waiting for our judges is we want to make sure that you guys know the most
real,
up to
score
date
update.
points. All right, so let's see here. Camper, you have 300 points. See here. Vanderwoude has 700. Varney has 800. The Shanks have 1,000 points right now. Tied in second place is Zidovart and Van Eldren with 1,100.
All right.
And pulling out in front are the Michiganders. You're the place
love
that you
it.
love the vacation. The Riddles
There
with
we go.
1,200 points. So the
All right,
Riddles
they're the ones to take
and
down.
the Zidovarts and I don't forgot who else had 1,100. But you guys are almost going to get pizza party. So here is our next. So
Van Eldren.
Van Eldren's 1,100 as well. Here's the next set of challenges that are going to be leaked. You can read them as I hold them up. Remember, when you do a photo, everybody that's on your team in the photo, here is the 100 points. Go ahead and go
Things
for it.
we've got for 100 points: a photo of a box of mac and cheese. Remember, everyone has to be in that photo. Next is a photo of Monopoly. 200 points. We've got a photo of a full laundry basket. A photo of a VHS tape, if anyone knows what those are anymore. And then we've got a video of dominoes falling. At least 30 dominoes must be used in that chain. Then we got 400-point challenges, a video of someone catching 3 consecutive pieces of food in their mouth from at least 6 feet away, because we need to stay socially distant.
distance.
And then we got a video of landing 3 water bottle flips. 1 must come from your parent. Does that have to be all in a row?
No,
Okay.
just
So there can
3
be
total, yep.
Fails in the middle.
Yep,
Okay. But
fails.
1 must be a parent. 500-point challenges. We got a video of someone doing the ice bucket challenge.
That's going to be fun.
Then a photo, play and conquer the minute to win it game, Spoon Frog. I'm not familiar with that. You may need to explain that.
Yep, I will.
Okay, and then the last thing, also 500. Oh no, this is variable points for a photo.
Hold it
Building,
higher, Riddle says.
build a
it say?
pyramid
Hold
of
it,
food
hold it
cans.
higher.
I need to see the. Well, they're a little bit behind on
Yeah,
the stream.
okay.
I think we should be good now. So build a pyramid of food cans. 6 cans equals 200 points. 10 cans is 300 points, and 15 cans is 400 points.
Okay, so look up the Spoon Frog on your web device there. But it's really easy. Is that
Oh, I
you
gotta-
have 2 spoons and a cup, and you hit one spoon to launch another one into a cup. So, but you can look at that up
Timer started.
on your device. Go to Minute to Win It Spoon Frog, and you'll see the blueprint there. So look that up, and if you can complete that, maybe save that one for last. But Spoon Frog is what you're doing, and you launch it and try to
Got
score
a
it into a
question
cup.
for
Question.
the judges.
Remember, the pictures need to have all your team members in them.
We have said that like 13 times.
You know what? You're going to say it like 13 times more. I'm just saying.
So remember, everybody needs to be in your photos. So I'm going to just go down our challenge list again. Box of mac and cheese photo. Monopoly. Box of Monopoly. The game doesn't have to be out. Everybody's got to be in it.
But it could get bonus points.
Could get bonus. Yeah, you use creativity, right? 200 laundry basket photo, VHS tape photo. All your team needs to be in that. Video. You need to create dominoes. You got to put up dominoes. At least 30. That's a lot of
Not
dominoes.
the pizza.
Not the pizza.
You could. That would be very creative.
If you figure out how to do that.
Bonus points.
So 30 dominoes have to be used, and then video. Someone catching 3 pieces, and it's got to be consecutive.
That's a challenge.
Got to be consecutive. All right, and then 3 landing of water bottle flips. A parent has to do it. They don't have to be in a row.
It could be all the parents.
Could be all the parent. It could be.
Someone could be-
And then again, play and conquer the minute to win it game, Spoon Frog. Spoon Frog, and that one you just need a photo of having the spoon in the cup. You need to do 3 of them. So look that up
Mac
online.
and cheese, mac and
The
cheese.
Minute to Win It blueprint will help you on that one. And then build a pyramid of food cans, which you should have.
That
Most
should
people bought a whole bunch of canned
Definitely.
food.
We're
so,
stocked
like,
up.
that's-
Hopefully you haven't eaten through all of your rations. I think you skipped the video of the Ice Bucket
Oh,
Challenge
yeah, that's right. Video of the ice bucket.
for 500
challenge.
points as well. Have you ever done the Ice Bucket Challenge?
You know, I actually have a video of my youngest Malachi in diapers doing the ice bucket challenge when it was a
Impressive.
popular
Wow. I did it.
Did you do it?
I was part of it, yeah.
thing. Yeah, that was like a whole thing. We did that for vacation Bible school one year. It was like a win. Like people did ice bucket challenges for over leaders' heads. So that's where we did it. So okay, your favorite vacation spot was Michigan. Mine was a dream of rainbows and unicorns.
I still think
and Puerto-
Michigan's better,
Puerto
but you
Vallarta.
can.
I think I won that one. Can I just say I won that one?
We'll have to agree to disagree on
Okay,
that.
now,
but what do we
because
have?
we are hanging out with junior hires,
Okay.
we want to know your best or worst moment
Take a video of
as
someone
a
best
junior
or worst.
hire. Like, what's your best? What was your best memory
wow.
of junior
Okay.
high,
Okay.
or your worst memory of junior
Show
high?
that.
I might give two. I might give a best and a worst. Right now we've got 7 minutes, 15 seconds left.
7 minutes, guys. You got this.
Okay.
You want me to start
What
first?
is
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I've got it.
Okay, fantastic.
One of my worst was we would play like Jeopardy in science class sometimes. I was chosen to be the scorekeeper,
Which one is that?
and
Fun fact.
No, that was the
Bomb?
build can.
Was
can-
on
That's
Jeopardy.
true. Maybe that's why I was chosen to be the scorekeeper.
Points.
But the Jeopardy music would play like in between the rounds or in between questions. I don't remember, but I would always dance. I was in the back of the class where no one could see me, so it was fine. I would just dance to the Jeopardy music.
I don't think anybody has ever danced to the Jeopardy music.
It's catchy,
It
okay?
was a stacked pyramid.
And
Pyramid of food
all of a
cans.
sudden, I had been doing it the whole time for multiple rounds, but all of a sudden I trip over this device. I don't know, it was like a cart or something. It makes the loudest noise. Everyone looks back, sees me fall to the ground. I don't know what to do because I am
Yes.
absolutely embarrassed. I get up.
Sorry.
Would this count as a
Well,
bucket?
if you guys are the judges, you're gonna make that
You
call,
should
not me.
show this, and I feel like.
Okay, we're gonna get
We're gonna show a video here.
Is that the ice bucket challenge or the wimpy water bottle ice challenge?
I mean, I think it qualifies. We got ice being dumped on the head, right? It won't get as many creative.
I think
points from
yeah,
people
maybe
with it,
you could give them partial points, 3/4 of a point. How about that?
Oh, I can't do math.
All right,
All right,
so-
I gotta finish my story.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm on the ground. Everyone's looking back. My response is to get up and just start dancing again like nothing happened, which wasn't the best idea because now everyone's looking,
Riddles.
and I just my face is so red. That was my worst moment probably in middle school. I don't know. It's the most embarrassed I've probably ever been in my life.
So from now
Oh,
on,
that's two.
whenever the Jeopardy music plays,
I
will
hadn't-
you dance?
I had
Like,
kind
you
of
just
blocked
can't-
it from my
so
memory
it's
for a while, but
200.
now I feel like there's gonna be some trauma coming back.
Like
every
if,
time I
if
hear
we
it.
play it
Catching
at
single
if we
fish
play it
second,
at
so
the
that's
youth
400.
group event,
I
will you dance
refrain
for us?
from dancing. I think
Move on to the can.
just
That
to be
is-
safe. You
Man,
know,
that's a great story. How much time do we have? 'Cause I wanna.
we've got 5 minutes
Okay,
left.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Keep them coming. You're doing great. I think after this round, we'll try to show a few videos or photos of what people are doing. So, okay, here, you want to know my best? 'Cause that was like a worst for
Wow.
you, right?
Okay, I look terrible. You look like the king here again. I think I better win this one. All right, let's hear it.
I
Let's
don't
hear
think I
it.
could top that worst.
Go for it.
moment.
Try.
Dancing
Yeah,
to
so it's
the
400
Jeopardy
points.
theme. That is
Back to the
fantastic.
mornings again.
I didn't know that was just that's fan. Okay, anyway, so best moment.
they
So
have that?
in
Yeah.
6th grade, they go to science camp, right? I don't remember if it was a science camp or not, but it was called Idrahaji
Okay.
Camp.
To the
Idrahaji.
I'm not gonna remember that.
But here's the deal. It sounds kind of like almost like indigenous, but it's not. It stands for I'd rather have Jesus.
Okay.
Idrahaji, right? So
Now
we go
I remember
to
it.
Camp Idrahaji, and it was like I think I remember it the most distinctively of any event in middle school because it was like that first taste of freedom that you can really have. You're like you're apart from
Away
your
from
parents.
parents.
You have this like extended
Campers again.
sleepover. You get to hang out with your
Dominoes.
friends and kind of choose a bit of what you want to do. And as I was thinking about this, like
That was also
nothing really
Dominoes.
like like solidifies in my mind about any educational value for why I was there. Zero.
But freedom. You know,
Freedom is what I remember tasting, and so I was just thinking, like, there was a time where we did like survival skills.
That's a bucket.
That was the one thing I really remember. Like, we had a class where you had like survival
That's
skills.
going to come in handy right now.
And the only thing I really remember is we had like this like aluminum foil like blanket or something like this that you're supposed to have that has like it's like the key essential to survive in anything because it can heat, it can like reflect, it can do all this other stuff.
But use it as like a signal.
Right, exactly. But I'm going like,
But it's
who
supposed to be 6 cans.
on Earth carries
That's only
a
3.
aluminum foil like blanket?
No points.
With them, nobody, right? Like, so that's the only like educational thing. But I do remember like a gym and there being like floor hockey. I remember like a sand beach volleyball net that you got to hang out with. I remember rock climbing and I remember rappelling. And I remember like doing. Well, we'll show it out once we do the thing. I remember like doing a game where like you put stuff into a pillow. You just random stuff from your bunk, and then you would come and someone would be in the middle, and they would say, "Hey, give us chewed gum," and then you would have like something, and you have to chew it, and then run and be the first to hand it. So it was just the best because it was like the first time I got to hang out with my friends for a week, kind of away from the family. Really great memories, but again, man, I don't.
2 minutes remaining.
I don't understand what the educational value of it was at all.
And this is your best.
This is like what I was thinking about. Yeah, is that because it was like that leapfrog from like always being under your parents' watch, except for when you go to your friend's house. But now like going to extended hangout in the mountains and rappelling, it was just
Now I feel bad because my best memory was going to be winning a competition where you had to chug a Dr. Pepper as fast as you could, and I won that. And now I feel a little inadequate compared to, you know, a great memory of a time at camp. And all I have is chugging Dr. Pepper. But
that actually is a really great. Like, was everybody doing it?
It was at youth group.
Who was the other one that knocked
You had to
me
put a sock, your sock, over the top of the Dr. Pepper, which
That is
another thing
gross.
too. And it was a bad day because we just got a new track at school. It was all like dirt
You did
and
not.
dust, and we had run the mile.
You did not.
And I put the sock over the top.
You did not.
And I just went. I went for it, and that's my greatest like achievement.
Nope.
And I won for being the first to chug it all. I won a free Dr. Pepper.
And you also
It's too
won
much.
some sort of
Okay, so
illness
change-
and sickness. What time?
I'm
what do
healthy.
we got left? What do we got
It
left?
did not start.
Okay, we got
any virus.
45 seconds remaining. If you want to know where the
Guys,
coronavirus came from, we just discovered it actually originated
That's what made
Modesto Christian Reformed Youth Group because a young man ran the mile and then put that sock over a 2-liter of Dr.
I think-
Pepper and chugged it.
I think it gave me full immunity from any kind of virus that's going to
But
come
you
in.
infected everybody else. Parasite.
There we go.
My goodness.
Who knows? We'll have to see
We'll have
what
to see.
happens.
Okay, do we got to count down? I'm sure we're getting close. We're almost there.
We're almost to 10.
Okay, we're count down from 10.
10, 9,
200.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Ding,
Again,
ding,
we'll
ding,
leave
ding.
a couple
Ding,
submissions
ding,
that may
ding,
be
ding, ding,
subject to
ding.
delay.
I think we're getting better at this.
You might think that, but I don't know.
I think we're getting
Some of
better.
us are getting better.
I think we're getting better at this. We have learned so much about Caleb Meyer in these times.
I feel like you're going with really tame things, you know. Well, I mean, your first one was really showy. I couldn't compete with that.
That was the best vacation destination. It's not my fault that you've
I know,
only been in Michigan.
I haven't been anywhere. Is the problem.
I haven't tried really hard to like dig underneath to see, you know, if you actually had
Yeah, I
something
didn't
great
have a
in
good
Michigan.
answer for that one.
So okay,
Michigan is wonderful. I highly recommend it.
but it's just not
Maybe
Puerto
don't
Vallarta.
travel right now.
It's just not Puerto Vallarta. You just can't compete. It's just a little bit different. Hey, you're coming back around, and we're so glad that you are continuing to do this with us. We're wanting it to just be a great family event, some laughter going on. Remember, there is a pizza party to the family that takes home the highest number of points in this, so we're really excited to hand that. Our judges are tabulating right now all of those points.
I'm starting to wonder if I can get involved and start taking some pictures to win that pizza party, because I could really go for some.
Listen, I think if we find the Jeopardy theme and you in the background just dance to it, you might just
It's
win
not
the
worth
whole,
it.
You might just
It's
win
not
the
worth
whole
it.
thing. I
Nope.
think that's what might happen.
not
So while stuff is going on and while they're taking some points, take a moment, drink some Dr. Pepper, and if you don't know what that's all about because you were running taking pictures, watch this later. Fast forward
Or
to
don't.
about 40 minutes, and then you'll hear an amazing story about socks and Dr. Pepper. Okay,
Alright.
Campers,
so
ice bucket.
while this is going on and stuff is being judged, we're gonna go to a kid drawing. Kid drawing,
Another
and
challenge.
another challenge, and I want you guys to participate in. Get a drink, relax. Our judges are gonna score, and then we'll do the one more leak, and we'll tell you a little bit. But I want you to look at this photo right here. Okay, that photo right there. Is that photo an alien abduction? Alien abduction, or is it
I think
swimming
you gotta hold it up.
under the ocean? I'll hold it up again. Alien abduction or swimming under the ocean? Is that alien abduction or swimming under the ocean?
Why was Tigger leaving the toilet?
What do you think?
My bet is swimming under the ocean. I just feel like there's a couple sea creatures in there. They could be aliens, but
I think somebody watched Independence Day
oh,
as a child, and they were looking at that, and then they drew this. I'm going with an alien
I feel
abduction.
like you know the answer.
Alien
Wow,
abduction.
This is fair.
So this is alien abduction or under the water. That right there, everybody, is what Matthew Van Groningen drew before the event for us. Thank you, Matthew.
Blindfolded, no less.
No, that was
No.
you looked
Freehand.
Swimming under the ocean is what it was. You're right. Swimming under the ocean. Okay,
I mean,
we're gonna
it's
go.
clear to me. I have a child's mind.
You have a child's. Look at this one. This one's fun.
Oh, that is quite nice.
Look at this one here,
There's not
everybody.
much room for interpretation.
Look at that one there. Okay, so you're gonna take a look. I believe this is what Ethan Shank drew today. His mom sent this to me.
Gotcha. I think this comes from the
From the
Cubist
Shank household.
period.
From the Cubist period.
Maybe the Renaissance.
I don't even know what that means.
Me
Is
either.
this Barney the dinosaur, or is this a purple kangaroo? Is this Barney
wow.
the dinosaur or a purple
I need to
kangaroo?
get up closer to see this.
Barney the dinosaur
Not too close though.
or a purple kangaroo?
What's on the head? Can I get a tilt to that? I want
Barney the dinosaur or a purple kangaroo?
What's on? Okay.
What do you think?
I see some claws. But there's something in the
Yeah.
pocket area. I feel like
Okay.
that.
Anybody on the chat here as we're waiting for our judges? Barney the dinosaur or a purple kangaroo?
My bet is kangaroo. I mean,
going kangaroo?
Why wouldn't the whole face be purple if it was Barney? That's what
It could
I'm
be.
thinking.
Yeah. And what is in his stomach? I don't know. When does Barney eat anything and everything? Okay. So here's what it is. It is a purple kangaroo.
All right. there
It's
we
a
go.
purple kangaroo. We're gonna do one more, and I'm trusting that our team will have it ready. You get the first look at this.
Okay.
Okay, everybody else. This is another picture I got off of Matthew's refrigerator.
Proud of it.
Man, he's a genius. Regular Picasso. Okay, right there. Okay, is that a getting a breakup text? Or is
Oh.
that spending your last dollar? Is this getting a breakup text or spending your last dollar? What do you think? Breakup text or spending your last dollar?
My bet's on the breakup text.
Breakup
That's just
text?
too good. I don't even remember what the picture was, but I feel like
Breakup
that's-
text or
where we're
last
at.
spending your last dollar?
That's a breakup text.
This is you know that. 'cause
I've
have you-
seen that
have-
emotion.
Have you gotten that before?
No.
No.
I've never.
You've
I've
never gotten a
actually
breakup
been in a
text. Can you show me? I would love to show them maybe like a photo or a video of stuff
I
after
gotta-
we tell them the score. Okay, I think we have scores ready,
Yeah.
right? We have scores
If you
ready.
wanna go with
Okay,
that.
so for I believe I'm looking at
Wait, did we hear
round.
the answer to the.
No, you're gonna have to just wait
All right.
in
They
agony.
were at the circle one.
So we have.
So these ones here.
After the second round of competition, in last place with 1,400 are the campers. But
can still come back and win
anything
it.
could happen in round 3. Anything could happen in round 3. So hang tight, keep coming, keep going. You guys are doing great. The Zeidervarts are at 1,700 after 2 rounds. And then we have the Varney crew at 2650. Then we're going to start to climb the ladder into the upper echelons closer to the top. At 2800 are the Vanderwilders. See, the Vanderwilders made a big move in that one.
Wow.
2,800 points. And then tied for second right now are the Shanks and the Riddles with 2,900 points. 2,900 points, Shanks
The
and
Riddles were in the lead before.
They were in the lead.
And they're now tied
Kind
for
of
second.
dropped off a little bit here. And then overall, 1,000 points better than everybody else right now are the Van Eldrins with 3,900
I thought you were
points.
going to say me.
3,900.
I'm a little disappointed.
Okay, so we want to show you a video here. Oh, that's fantastic. We're going to show you a video here of what's actually happening around the city. So we're going to show it to you. Here you go.
Wow. That was a full ice bucket.
That was a full, and the shorts too.
I think
that was it right there.
Might have gotten some bonus points.
We got Monopoly. We got more photos. That's a good like in the air one. Is there any other stuff here? We can. Oh, look at we got dominoes. Oh, you guys missed it. You guys missed it. I saw the dominoes.
That was at least 30, definitely.
That was at least 30. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got for right now. My
Sorry, guys.
judges aren't really helping us out. Okay,
We're gonna busy. They're doing good work
They're
over
doing
here.
fantastic work. I didn't mean to shame them. Hey, we're gonna go to challenge 3 to keep this going. So Van Eldrins, can you hold the lead? 1,000 points. Let's see here, and then can the Riddles and the Vanderwilders? Can they?
I'm hoping the
climb?
Campers can
Camper,
make a comeback.
This is your round. This is your round, Camper. Okay, so he's gonna read it. I'm gonna kind of go up as he reads it. So here is the leak for challenges number 3. Last set of challenges.
All right, 100 points. We got a photo of a tape measure, a photo of the whole team in the shower clothed, a photo of make a
No
tower,
extra points if it's not clothed. I'm telling you right now.
make a tower of pennies at least 35 high, and then we get to 300 points. A photo of a selfie from the trunk of your car, the whole team. A video of everyone singing happy birthday to Elton John with a lit candle in any edible item.
It's gonna be good.
Get some creativity there. 400 points. A photo, construct and wear a pirate hat made of newspaper and or construction paper. A photo that must successfully complete the face the cookie minute to win it challenge 3 times. I'm familiar with that one. 500 points. Someone bowling over a pyramid of 6 toilet paper rolls using a 7th toilet paper roll from 6 feet away. And then finally, for 500 points, a video of 15 seconds of the team singing along with Elsa's Into the Unknown. That's some heavy stuff. That's a lot to complete in 10 minutes. I gotta get the timer started.
So I'm gonna read it
Okay.
again. Photo, tape measure.
Started.
Whole team in the shower clothed. Photo. Photo of a tower of pennies at least 35 pennies high. For 300 points, a photo or a selfie from the back of your trunk. The whole team, remember, has got to be there. Video, everyone singing happy birthday to Elton John.
I didn't know it was his birthday.
Rocket Man. You know whose birthday it is, by the way?
Elton John.
Oh,
It is
yes.
Eric Young's birthday
Oh.
today. So in fact, if you want to do happy birthday to Elton John and Eric Young,
get some bonus
Yeah.
points.
you get bonus points.
There you go.
Okay, and then 400 points. You need to construct and wear a pirate hat. I don't think anybody's going to do that one.
What? I would totally do
What is a pirate hat, anyways? I wrote this.
There's
I don't
so
even know
many-
what a pirate hat is.
that. Imagine the guy at the intro of SpongeBob. You know, he's got the kind of up and it's got a skull and crossbones. You
Hey,
know.
Greg, and Caleb, and Bree, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
What's a pirate's
R.
favorite letter?
You may think it's R, but it actually be the C.
I should have seen that coming. I've heard that one before.
All right,
Ouch.
face the cookie is a challenge you could do for 400 points. Then 500 bowling, and for 500 again, everybody singing Into the Unknown. So put that on some other thing and sing along with Elsa Into the Unknown.
We've got a question of who's winning currently.
Who's
it was
winning?
Who was?
Irena. Oh, Irena's here. So who's winning? We have the Van Eldrins
They're in the lead.
with
They're
3,900 points. Irena, if you jump in right now and you start to play, I will give you 1,400 points.
Wow.
Because that's where the campers are. So you can start right now, Desmond and Destiny, and have
I
1,400
feel like we
points
got to
and
hold
just
up the
start.
challenges again.
Oh yeah, Irena,
I mean, we'll go back and.
Irena, let me know if you would like to see the challenges,
Shower.
because I would love to show those to you. Again, Riddles 2,900, Shanks 2,900, Zydovart 1,700, Van Eldren 3,900, Vanderwoude 2,800, Varney's 26. It is really almost anybody's game.
We got 8 minutes remaining in photo taking.
Almost anybody's game right now, to be honest with you. Okay, so remember we talked about that whole selfie deal? Is it a breakup text or not?
Yeah.
Did I drop it? I don't remember what I did with it.
What?
You
What's
were
the
right.
answer?
It was
Okay,
a breakup text. It was a
I
breakup
think
text.
Varney said it was the last $1.
The last thoughts, the Varneys are wrong on
Shows
that
that
one. Yeah, but thanks for playing along, Varneys.
300 points
We
in the
appreciate you
bag.
typing
I feel
it
pretty
in.
good about my record tonight.
Your record is strong, especially with the Dr. Pepper. Hey, would you rather? We're gonna do a little would you
Okay.
rather while they're running around. Would you rather have a magic carpet that flies or your own personal robot?
I feel like the magic carpet would be the way to go, personally. Being able to fly, I mean, a robot's not going to be able to do that, right?
Wait a minute. You would rather have a magic carpet
Yeah.
than like the Terminator?
Well, it doesn't say Terminator.
Wait, it's a
I
robot.
still wouldn't want the Terminator. I'd be terrified of the Terminator. I'd rather have a magic carpet, you know? In Aladdin, he doesn't say much. He's just like a constant companion.
So really,
I can
you
ride
just need
anywhere.
to be needed? Is
I
that
could go
what
to
I'm hearing?
Michigan.
You just need to be needed?
I don't need to be needed. What?
That's
You
what-
know
that's what
how
I'm
much
hearing you.
responsibility you have to take care of a robot?
You gotta just plug it in.
With
If
a-
you have a robot attached to your hand right
With
now.
a flying carpet, all you got to do is vacuum it once in a while, and then you're good.
I think that's a great answer. I was just trying to be
6.5 minutes remaining.
Okay. Would you rather be able to create a new holiday
100?
or?
Wait, what was your answer on
I
this?
know. I would agree.
Okay.
I would agree. I think you're right. I was just being devil's advocate.
Yep.
Would you rather be able to create a new holiday or create a new language?
TP video for 500.
A new holiday or a new language?
I feel like anyone could create a new holiday.
But then you gotta like get
I mean, if you
up
can come
momentum
up
to like have people adopt it and
Like,
live
man,
into it.
inventing a whole new language, I feel like would be really cool. To be able to be one of the only people who could speak it.
Yeah,
Maybe I could teach it and like have people pay money to learn. I feel like I could make money either way. It's all about the money.
holiday.
I think the language is cooler. Personally,
I agree. I think
I'm not in school anymore,
No,
so
I think I would go with a new language easily right off the bat. No new holiday. I would just do a new
What would
language.
your new language be called?
Shower one for 100.
Shabufa.
Shabufa. Okay. We can invent it, Greg.
that was a name. That was a name that just came to me from somebody in high school that I knew.
Maybe they're watching tonight.
Okay, here. How about another one? Would you rather be able to whisper?
That would only have to be like a.
Would you only
Only whisper.
be able to whisper, or
Yeah.
have only an
Everybody's
incredibly loud voice?
I just feel like the loud voice would be so disruptive.
Disruptive.
I mean, if I'm ever in danger, I would want to have the loud voice, but any other time, I think I want to go with the whisper. And everyone would just think, who is this guy who's so quiet and wise?
People would be like, what? Excuse
They
me?
lean
And
in
then
to hear what I'm
in this,
saying.
in this climate, you would never be able to talk to anybody because of the social distancing. Can you imagine a conversation over the phone with just a whisper?
It would
Like,
be
how
a
loud
little
is this?
creepy,
Like-
I think. But people would know that this is my condition. You know, we'd figure out a way to make it.
Not only would you create a new
It would
language,
be more
you
annoying
would-
to have someone yelling into your ear. This language can only be spoken in whispers, I think is the key.
Okay, how about this one? Would you rather live in the desert or on a deserted island?
Ooh.
Rather live in the desert or on a deserted
We
island?
got 4 minutes remaining.
4 minutes remaining.
I feel like I wouldn't want to live in the desert.
No, that,
I'd
yeah.
definitely take the deserted island.
Well, and as you said, you talked about the Swiss Family Robinson earlier. Like I watched enough of
Yeah.
that back in the day.
I'd make it my home, you know?
Wait a minute, I feel like
Resources.
Castaway tells me I could do a really good job on a deserted island.
Golly.
I'm hearing some great Into the Unknown right now.
Yeah. So I actually would go with I would go with the deserted island.
You could make a friend out of a
Of
volleyball.
team singing.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like the resources
Yeah, it's gotta be the
there
team.
are much higher than out of the
He
desert.
survived. Well, I'm not going to spoil any of the movie.
Don't.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you could survive.
I love this
longer
next
in a
one.
desert
I love
island,
this
I think.
next one. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Would
that
you
counts.
rather have small hands
All right, moving on to the sideboards.
or really big feet?
I mean, I've always been on the side of like being a hobbit
Okay.
and like going barefoot. You know, I feel like the big feet would really. I couldn't play piano
Really
if I had small hands.
I'm gonna get a really small hands.
There are so many things that I feel like I would be limited
That would
with
be
smaller
the
hands, but with bigger feet, I mean, better stability,
pennies for
But would you ever like
more
trip?
power.
You know,
and
because you're not
strength.
gonna grow. Your feet are just gonna be
I
like
get
almost
used to it.
like snorkels.
Are we talking about like
Like
twice
snorkel
the
fins?
size?
It's like snorkel fins on your
Toilet
feet.
paper,
Like,
do
have you ever walked?
If I ever get into
Toilet paper,
kickboxing,
motion
I'd be
weapons,
great. You know, you're not going to be
tape
helped by
measure,
having
100,
smaller hands and
shower
everything,
cell
but having
phone.
big feet could come
Big feet?
in real
That's-
handy.
Real, I see what you did there, and I liked everything about it. Okay, would you rather be trapped in a room with? I feel like this is an easy one, but would you rather be trapped in a room with a friendly tiger or with 10 bumblebees? I'm gonna put mildly friendly.
Mildly friendly, so
Is
it could like there's
Right,
a
like-
chance, like a 1%
yeah.
chance it goes
There's like a
wrong.
fearful
Okay.
symmetry.
You got 2
in this.
minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Would
Ah,
you friendly
okay,
tiger
they got
or
the pennies part,
10
right?
bumblebees?
I've been stung by a few bees in the
Trump
past.
says-
Now, do they
It's
die?
painful.
They're just gonna
And then
die
happy
after the one
birthday.
sting?
I mean, if it's 10 stings, though, that's kind of. But bumblebees
Yeah, it's happening.
are also very mild-mannered creatures. You know, they're not like wasps.
They're not gonna
There's
sting
some bees that are worse, but I don't think bumblebees would be as bad. But it would be cool to hang out with a tiger.
Okay, thinking
And it's mildly friendly tiger as well.
Yeah, if I could hang out with a tiger, I think that'd be
Yeah.
quite an experience. More of an experience than hanging out with 10 bees.
Right, because you're not like there's a little, at least a little
I
interaction.
feel like the
you can have.
risk is part of like what makes it a great experience. So I'm gonna go with the tiger.
I would go tiger as well. Here's a fun fact about tiger. So I went to the zoo on a field trip in elementary,
Tape measure.
and
Pennies,
tiger
tape
was
measure,
roaming around in his
shower
cage, and with some kids that are being dumb, and they're mocking the tiger
Okay.
a bit. And no lie, tiger, like wow, the tiger just urinates straight
Oh.
out of the cage and right onto to that group of kids that were
This one's got to be
kind of taunting it.
Yeah.
So I would rather have a mildly friendly tiger that could just urinate on people that
Was this like stuck in a room with
No.
this animal? Okay.
are. This was like out in that because it had like an outdoor cage and.
No,
they
I'm
were-
saying like for the would you
Oh
rather
yes,
question.
this was
Okay.
in a room.
Okay.
So there you go.
Fascinating
Fun
story.
fact: a tiger has urinated on people I know. Not many people can say that.
That's true. We got 30 seconds remaining.
Would you rather sweat honey,
Nice.
or always smell like a skunk? Sweat honey
That's a
or
tough one.
always
I'll have to
smell like a
answer
skunk?
after the countdown.
Sweat honey.
10, 9, 8, 7,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. We'll allow another minute for people who have a delay.
Little delay. Yep, get caught up.
I've been hearing some great singing going on.
Yeah, please give us some of those things. Okay, so
I feel
sweat
like I
honey,
have to go for the sweat honey.
sweat honey, or
There's no way to mask the smell of skunk. You know, no one would want
you
to
would
hang
be
out with you.
consistently sticky every
That's
time
better.
you
People don't
walked
notice
around.
it as quickly as they would notice the smell.
You
I just have to try not to sweat much. You know,
which with the dancing in Jeopardy, I don't know if that would work.
but
You're just like sweating.
I mean, also
sweetness.
like, yeah, if you ever get a desire for honey or something, you have that available to you.
Okay, last one.
Sweat.
Okay,
Okay.
because I feel like the sweat honey's easy. It's like,
Okay.
There's no way you want to smell like a skunk.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
John.
Would you rather
That's the Trump
be able to control the weather
Okay.
or have the ability to talk to animals?
I don't know what animals would really have to say.
You don't know what animals have to say?
Like, I don't know
Dr.
if they would
Doolittle.
have
Have you ever
much
watched like Dr.
value.
Doolittle?
They could.
You know that there's
But
consciousness
in
that's
the
going on.
real
Founder was-
world,
Like-
I'd need to try it first to know, like,
We
if
know
squirrels
animals
actually-
communicate.
It's true, but like, I don't know if talking to an ant who's like trying just to find some food. or
Except
something like
that is
is
not.
just-
That doesn't sound like Into the Unknown though.
I feel like weather is so important to me.
You'd
like, I
rather
need
be
the
Storm from
sunshine.
X-Men.
That'd be pretty cool. Like, that's a superpower, right?
That's an amazing.
You can't do much with talking to animals.
Yes, you could.
Okay.
You
Like, have
can't.
you ever
It's not
seen
like
Planet
controlling
of the
animals.
Apes?
You still have to
Have you ever
convince
seen
them to
Planet
do
of
whatever
the
you want
Apes?
to
I
do.
feel like that would be that kind of category.
So you're gonna start like an ape
No,
rebellion?
I could.
You could.
I could. If you made the weather a way
I
that I
mean,
didn't
like,
like, I
I've
could
had
talk to
trips-
friendly tigers that could urinate on you until you
I've had
caved.
trips that have been canceled by like being rained out or like tornado warning. You know,
the
if I'm at the beach,
400.1.
like maybe I make it rain right before. so
Ooh,
everyone
make it
leaves.
rain? Is that what you're talking about?
Not that kind of make it rain.
Then
And then right when I get there, everyone's gone. I
Yeah.
bring out the sun. Got the whole beach to myself.
It's
I
like-
feel like there's a
I
lot
feel
of
like all
uses
of the
for it.
things that you have talked about have been very self-centered.
Wow.
Definitely,
All
this
stuff
is this
Okay.
pertains to my whole life.
Kid drawings. We're gonna be back here. We're gonna let you know who won. This is the exciting part. Here comes the pizza party. There's gonna be a pizza party that is gonna go to the family that wins tonight, and I'll be in touch with you, and we'll figure out how to get that and get that settled up to get you guys pizza. But what is this? What is this? Right here. This is the photo that we're doing again. We reached back into Matt's refrigerator, onto his what we got Matt hanging up on his refrigerator, and he got this. Now, is this right there? Is that a cat or a bunny? is that a cat
Ears are not
or a bunny?
like long enough to be a bunny. I feel like
Cat or a bunny?
big.
It almost looks like a raccoon, but it's not an option.
It has whiskers, which could be for both.
Yep.
Maybe those are bunny teeth.
Cat or a bunny? I
But
don't.
I feel like if it were a cat that's so basic, I feel like
Yeah, Matt. What is this? Cat or a bunny?
it's also got the thing over the eyes. I don't
I
know.
know.
That is that's a bat. It's a
No,
bunny
it's
and
not.
a
It's,
cat.
it's not an option.
I'm
That's
gonna
an
say
option.
cat.
What is it?
It's
Let me
just
see one more time.
Cat, bunny, or a cat?
Slay the beast, please. That's a bunny.
Okay.
It's a cat with artistic liberties.
Stephen Douglas
taken.
says cat.
Okay,
Thank
there's a
you.
bunny.
Stephen
We
Varney.
agree for once.
It's a bunny.
It's a bunny.
It's a bunny.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
That's a cat.
Oh
We
no!
knew it all.
That is a cat right there. That's a cat. Matt,
call
you drew
Marky.
that. You
I
drew
call-
that. Okay. Let's see.
And
here.
I have
Maybe we'll do this one. This one's
super.
I think the most interesting to me. All right. Here we go. This one right here. Matt drew this today on his free time for college. This is
For
his
college.
art. He's in an art appreciation class. I don't know. That's actually true.
Baroque art. Thank you very much.
He's in Baroque art,
Baroque.
which is obviously this is
following
what
the
Baroque
Baroque style.
is. This is Baroque
If
art.
it ain't
right here.
Baroque, don't
What is
fix
that?
it.
Okay, is that playing a xylophone or climbing a ladder? Playing a xylophone
fun
or
fact,
climbing a
I
ladder?
played xylophone in middle school.
Yeah.
They look a lot like that.
They do. Is that climbing a ladder or playing a xylophone?
I feel like it's
Whatever. I'm going with whatever Varney goes with because he's
He's been
spot
wrong
on.
most of the time.
Can I have
I've been
artist
demolishing
portrait
it.
of the painting, please?
Remember, Matt's been in the Baroque art world.
I'm gonna
so-
say xylophone.
What
Can
is
I say
that?
it one more time?
Yeah. Hey, if anybody is playing along, let us know. We're waiting for final counts
I don't know
here
why
for
there's
who's
a
going to get the
circle.
pizza
Maybe
party.
they're climbing out of a tunnel though. So
Is that climbing a ladder or a xylophone? What do you think it
I'm
is?
swapping. I'm going to the ladder because it
going
looks
to the
like
ladder?
he's climbing out of a
I feel
hole.
like he's climbing out of a hole. Looks like he's climbing out of a hole. Where do you
Yeah,
see a
there's a
hole?
circle
Oh,
at
like a
the
circle
top.
at the top. That's
I don't know
interesting.
why that would be on a
Stephen Douglas
xylophone.
is playing xylophone. And
Now I
think-
disagree.
So you're going with ladder.
going with
He's
ladder.
going with xylophone, and
So
it is climbing a ladder. It's climbing a ladder.
You got to
Steve.
look at the details.
it's the hole.
There's a
The
story
hole
to the image.
that got it right there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're still waiting. So here's the last one. Here's the last one. Zach Varney drew this in quarantine.
That's right.
Zach Varney is the author of this one right here. So well done, Zach. Now, is that image a cactus monster, or is it a poodle roadkill? Cactus monster or poodle roadkill? Cactus monster or poodle roadkill? That's kind of hard to say.
It's interesting to think of
Poodle
who came up with these.
roadkill.
Poodle roadkill.
Okay, I need to see it.
Roadkill. Oh.
It's hard to say.
Go for
What is
time
it?
right
Poodle?
now we got a lot of prickly things coming out.
Is it cactus or a poodle? I was
It's a
thinking-
poodle.
But I feel like if I were assigning like possible other options to this, I would think of cactus monster, but I wouldn't think of poodle.
You wouldn't think poodle.
I feel like that's the original.
Okay, I really need to hear from Mr. Shank because I saw. You know what I saw Mr. Shank do a lot today on Instagram.
Really? Is that?
That's what he does. Well, he's
That's
just
the
got
thing?
Here's everyone do the Mr. Shank. This is Mr. Shank on Instagram. That's what he does. So, Mr. Shank, is that a poodle? That's hard to say, or is that? Or is
It's not that hard to
cactus
say,
monster?
actually. Poodle.
Say poodle roadkill.
Poodle roadkill.
Okay, you can
I
do
can
it.
handle that.
Zach said cactus.
Okay.
Zach said cactus.
Zach's gonna be wrong.
He is the author, and it is wrong. That's a poodle.
Yes.
Poodle. That's poodle.
As a poodle roadkill.
Poodle.
Poodle
Poodle
roadkill.
roadkill.
Okay, hey, are we ready? Can we get
I
the
think we're
final drum?
Everyone at
Countdown?
home.
All right. With who's the winner? We got to.
Okay, let's go from the bottom.
Thank you.
Maybe. Happy
Okay.
place.
Camper at 3,200. You
I was
made
hoping
a
to make
valiant effort. You jumped up really high.
a lot of
Camper,
points.
last place, 32. That's a lot of play. That's a lot of points. And then Zide of Art with 4,400. Well done. Good job, Zide of Arts. Good job, campers. Thanks for playing. We loved having you. And then it goes to the Varneys with 4,750. Varneys with 4,750. And then after the Varneys go the Vanderwildes with 5,200. Okay,
Wow.
so now we're going to do the top three. In third place, we have the Riddles with 5,300.
They started in
They
the
started
lead.
out in the lead. Proud of you guys. Way to go, though. Thanks for hanging out. Then the Shanks in second place, which is the first loser.
I can't think of who that leaves.
Second place is
in the
first
winner.
loser. Everyone wave to the Shanks. Okay, the winner is the Van Eldrins with 6,200 points.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much for joining us on this live experience, this live YouTube thing. We got it figured out after a little bit of hesitation, but we're so thankful that you took this time. Thanks for being with us. Van Eldrins, you won a pizza party for you and your family. We'll be in touch after this event to figure out those details. Hey, have a great rest of your week. Thanks for logging on and for being part of this, and we will be talking to you guys soon. Remember, keep going on your quarantine bingo. That is going on and should finish up on Thursday. And I think I'm going to do like a drawing, 3 draw names for people that complete it for their prizes. So keep going at that. Thanks for being part of this. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.